just brain dead today. The coolant thing that pulls the arm, it goes this way, and it mounts on a bracket, a metal bracket that mounts from this to this, and it sits like this and pulls the rod, and it's just a bunch of aluminum right here with the starter valves. This is completely different, so I don't know if it's supposed to be better or what, but as you can see, there is the coolant rod puller, and it'll pull it down and up, and as you can see, it's cold. It should still be set. It looks like it's pulling on those, and so it'll pull on these two, which activates this iron, which will pull these four. So it's a little bit more of a pain, I think, to set this, because you have to take your air box off and your filter, and on the 5th gens, if you're sneaky, you can get like a bent Phillips in there and adjust it with everything on there. So I don't know how that affects having the air filter off with, you know, more air going in, how that affects it, but it looks like you gotta have the air box off. So that one's set, so that's what you would set everything to. If you do the homemade set, you equalize it to that. Factory service manual is actually different. I don't know about 6th gens, but 5th gens, you don't set them all the same. You actually use the gauge, and there's actual measurements, and you're supposed to follow that. Everyone seems to just set them all to the unadjustable one, which this actually looks adjustable. Okay, what is that? Click, 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 click. I'll move that back 3. Oops. No, it has the teeth markings right there as if it is adjustable, and it is the shape of a nut. No, it's round. No, it has. Well, it's not really the shape of a nut, but it has flat spots, so I don't know, maybe it is adjustable. But on the 5th gens, there's one where you can adjust it. Or something. I can't remember what that is. It's been so long. But anyways, I'm blabbering. Fuel injectors. These are pretty much like car fuel injectors. If you were to take them out, they pretty much look the same. You got your cushion, your rubber cushion on cars. Factory service manuals, I've seen them called cushions. I think on the bikes they call them hell something else. And then you'll have a O-ring or another type cushion down there that seals the fuel injector on the bottom. That's pretty much it. This looks like to be the stock fuel pressure regulator. Stock return line, feed line. As you can tell, since mine is an 01, I have a coolant line on that, so I would just need to hook my coolant lines. Hopefully they'll fit, or they won't kink since this is set up different. This goes to, okay, this is the starter valves. Like on my 5th gen, when I was in California, instead of them going to each air filter nipple on the air filter box, they come straight from the starter valves, from the throttle bodies, and then they have it would be a 5 connector, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a big one, and it's a big hose which goes to a electric, it goes to the EVAP control solenoid. It's just a plunger that opens and closes, sends a 12-volt signal to it. You'll see it in my other video, which then goes to the charcoal canister. So this is probably the same. This will hook up. I guess this doesn't look cut, so it went to something. So it may be different. I don't know. Oh, this is it right here. Duh, I'm looking right at it. See, on my 5th gen, this is towards the rear cover. It's not stuck underneath the throttle bodies. So, this would go to the EVAP solenoid. This See, that's another 5-way little ones. This goes to, damn, I know what this goes to. I can't think of it. But anyways, and then here is your. Now I am jealous of this. This, I'm gonna go on a thread and say this is the cold auto adjustment. You spin it, and it adjusts as a rod sticking there, and it's just touching that plate, it looks like. So I'm sure when I twist this and adjust it, it adjusts the cold auto. So I'm jealous of that. I wish the 5th gens had that. On the 5th gen, you'd have to, on the 0001s, you'd have to, the rod comes here, like I said, and grabs that plate with the fingers and pulls the starter valve rods. There's 2 nuts that hold it, and you gotta, they're like 6mm, and you have to really get in there, lift the tank up, and if you've got little girly hands like I do, you can usually do it. If not, you need to take the air filter box off. It's just I hate taking the air filter box off because one is this plug. Where's that white plug? You'll see it. There it is. This white plug has no free play in it on my 5th gen. And as you can see, it's bare, so when you pull that, this has a little bit more, but mine, it's like right there, and it attaches to the sensor, and it's really hard to get your finger there if you screw down the bottom half and you're trying to snap that on. This one, you should be able to snap it on and set the box bottom half down. Now my 5th gen, it's a lot harder. Probably should have rerouted that when I had all that apart and cleaned it. Okay, so that's probably enough rambling. Let it go. It looks cleaner with these stainless steel, smaller. I actually like the looks of the aluminum ones on the 5th gens. Just, you know, it gives it that aftermarket look. But they're a lot bigger. And well, that's pretty much it. That's hopefully I'll start this weekend. I've looked at this. I need to make sure these plates are all equalized. I'm sure they are. And there's the GPS moving there. Nice, nice. Not cleaning anything. I'll hand clean like the dirt, but like the fuel injectors and stuff, it's just, yeah, if they're clean, they're clean. If they're not, they're not. Cause like I said, this isn't my main body part, so I can just pull it off and do whatever I want to with it. Not worry about if it doesn't work. But luckily, it's off in 07 with low miles. I can't remember how many were on there. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm excited. You know, I'm not doing this for horsepower gain, or I really need to put that in a sec. Horsepower gain or anything like that. It's just something to do, you know. Why not, you know? So that's gonna be my excitement this weekend. That's pretty much it. See y'all later.